should get a game. There we go. Right. Part 1. Born, bred, and educated in the underground bunkers, we emerge to stake our claim on the sparsely inhabited surface. What awaits us is a wasteland ravaged by drought and scarred by ancient wars. It may not be devoid of life as we had imagined. That does not make it any less perilous. And even where the barren land meets sea, the undrinkable water only taunts us more. Alright, I'm going to turn this down a bit because it's a little on the loud side. So the coming up from the bunkers thing is very Fallout, isn't it? Right, I'm going to nudge you down to about halfway, actually. Post what you call the Gabe's Jank PS2 mod. There you go. Right, well, I guess that. The barrenness of the potential... Oh, that was a tickle that caught up with me. The barrenness of the potential camp is almost enough to make us return to the bunker with our tails between our legs. But there are 2 shallow wells, and further investigation turns up some scraggy berry bushes and piles of scrap. It's exposed to the elements, but has the basics for us to make a go of it. Right. Buildings cost less, seed of researching, voting, and applying costs less. Citizens consume less food and water. Basic. And then all that is turned up by 10% to 5. Okay. Now we'll do medium. As the devs intended. And yeah, we'll see how we do. So I'm guessing there's going to be some quite Frostpunk vibes to this. Obviously, a nod to something like Fallout with the coming up from the bunkers. So this is very slow to load. It's not broken, has it? Oh, no, we have action. Okay.
Today is June 6, 2101. I'm afraid that this may be one of the last of my writings. The water's finally run out down here, just like it did in the old world all those years ago.
Sure, whoever did the voice acting for this also did Wasteland.
To emerge back into the world. Because now they must go, perish from thirst. I was just a child when the rivers ran dry and the bombs began to fall. And now I've lived an entire lifetime in the darkness of this place. I barely even remember the world of my childhood. A world underneath the bright sun and blue sky. My skin is pale, my muscles are weak. I'd only be a burden to them in the harsh journey ahead. They're still young and adaptable. I know firsthand of their strength and resilience. If there's water to be found up there, we'll be the ones to find it. If there's anything to salvage from the ruins, they'll be the ones to do so. They know nothing of the society of the old world.
It's not as affecting as like the big round door of the vault's opening up, is it? Trying to remember the actor's name. I know exactly who you mean, Andrew. Also, you're off to the store. No worries. You take it easy, medic. And your room is currently looking like the cave from Iron Man 1. I was about to say Chris Christopherson, but it's not Chris Christopherson. Because it was also the cowboy in Big Lebowski. I mean, obviously older actors. So I remember him also in stuff like he was like one of the other bouncers in Roadhouse and stuff like that. But now it's going to bug me if I can't remember the guy's name. A new beginning with a few possessions. The gear locking door in Fallout are more crisp, to call it that. Yeah, but it's also very iconic, isn't it? Seeing the big wheel come in and the door rolling out. That was just like some Star Trek just slidey door action, right? With a few possessions finally unpacked, it's time to get started procuring the necessities of survival. Securing food, water, and shelter are our first priorities. And doing so won't be easy, but our spirits are fresh and we're ready to pitch in. Let us begin. Okay, so we have obviously irradiated water. I don't know what that is. Fresh water. Don't know what that is. Food and scrap, I guess. So we're going to have 3 different water sources. I mean, one's going to be irradiated, one's clean. I'm guessing one's poisoned, and one is probably disease-laden. So I'm guessing maybe diseased water and... Well, it'd normally be like a green element if it was... I guess the background. The red background indicates it's terrible. It's going to kill you. This is... It's... Okay, maybe that's dirty water. We have fresh water, dirty water, and then bad water. Radiated and poisoned, I guess. Wish more games made slidey doors seem more secure, like lock rods. And yeah, basically... Like a vault, actual vault, you actually see the pins on the side and that. Right. Lifeblood. Our community is desperate for our new source of drinking water. We need to build a contraption that will allow us to access the water at the bottom of our makeshift wells. To make matters worse, our prepackaged rations are gone, but we'll have to risk consuming whatever we can forage. Water extractor, water storage, and connect them. Build food storage near the berry bush. And morale at the moment, well, that's going to give us a +8 to morale. Is there anything to indicate, like... Not really, okay. Right, smack the pause button, let's have a look. Okay, we've got our well here. Scrap pile, berry bush. I guess this is our little dudes down here. Okay. More berry bushes. More scrap. There are 4 resources water has 4 different states. Later in the game, you'll be able to convert water from one type to another. Both food and water are needed for citizens to stay content. Ah, there's our happiness meter underneath there. Scrap is the main material. And these are available citizens. Okie dokie. This is the hour of the day. All available buildings constructed from here. And I guess... Okay, community. Let's have a look. No, these aren't clickable at the moment. Right. Okay. Collection and conversion. Water extractor. Right on top? Right on top. R to rotate. I'm going to say, let's point it this way. Storage and distribution. Water storage, food storage. I don't presume they could be able to walk past it, so I'm going to put you there, because it's right next to it. Connections. Click to create a new something. In order to connect 2 buildings, head over the second tab of a building. The plus icon. Okay. And hopefully food storage doesn't cost more than $4.50. Let's have a look. $2.50, okay. On top of? No, near. Also, we appear to have a wheat field, so I guess in between? No, it's not going to let us have in between. Well, there may be. Ah, we have another water well there. Okay. Will that service both? One would maybe think so. It seems more or less equidistant. That's 3 tiles away, that's 4 tiles away. I don't know whether the putting this here is going to block access for the water piping. I will say sure. Actually, how big was that around there? It's 4 wide. Okay, so we don't want to block off. I could do that. Let's do that. Let's keep them going. Okay. Gotta clean wires and whatnot from around the room. You go do what you need to. Right. In addition to information is here. Right. I presume they are starting to head out. Yes. Under construction, going to take 30 minutes. Under construction. Right, there was a plus thing? Connections. I'd like to create a new connection with an empty water. This is irradiated water, apparently. Right, how do we forage? Contains scrap, no connections are required. Workers. Nobody's assigned, okay. Lifeblood completed. We must secure enough resources for everyone and workers to the water extractor, the connected berry bushes in order to do so. Keep in mind that citizens need 50 food and 50 water every day. You also need more scrap. On a fail, on a success. Okay. Right. Assign waters to collect. Right. Worker. What we were supposed to assign. Also, I'm going to let you down now. We were mostly doing it for the voiceover bit, weren't we? I've tabbed out. Can I pause? There you go, right. Can I bring up... There you go. That's stopping it sliding all over the place. Right, I'm going to nudge you down to here. I'm also going to look in options for... Okay, no audio options. Okay. Oh, well. Also, what the hell is that? That's a scrap pile. Okay. Other berry bush. Can we connect that there? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. Right. Water extractor. Assign workers? How do we assign workers? Okay, we're doing the pluses, right. We've got 15. I think we need more water workers. Okay, we need one of you. Okay, right. So how many is that? 2, 3, 5 of our 15. I say we put an extra person on this and an extra person on this. We've still got 7 people left over. So we'll do another person on you, and then we've still got 6 to do like, building work. Okay. So if we were to build... How much is a well? A well... 300. Okay, so if we can get that scrap, we can build another well. Welly, welly, welly. Yeah, if we did another well... And hopefully we can connect it up to the same storage. There might be a max range it covers. Actually, if we highlight, does it show? Not really. You know what? Let's speed this up so we can get what we need. I'm going to speed up water extraction as well. And food. Yeah, okay. Got 4 people left over, so once we hit 300 on this, we'll have another water extruder. Consumption is 750 a day. Consumption is 750 a day. Okay, so we definitely need a lot more. But it's only 20 to 11 in the morning. So we might well hit what we need. Especially if we get the scrap together, which is coming along nicely. So the 2 people that are necessary for it, it's for each arm of the pump. Fair enough. Alright, alright, alright. Almost there. 292, 293. Okay, so it's dribs and drabs. Quality of life. Houses. Right. There you go. Right. Can I stick another one of these on here? Now, can I connect? Get a new connection to this. I guess it needs to be constructed first. Wait, I mean... Oh, actually, yeah. We couldn't connect up, but that was already made first, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. 374 to... we're going to need a little more food collection, I think. So 3 and 2, yeah. I guess we can have 3 and 3. Alright. Just gone midday. Sure. We'll max people out on this until this is made. Output connection. I think we can't connect this up. I think it needs to be closer. Unfortunately. I guess we find out once it's completed. Right. Close to... Yeah, we're over 2/3 of the way there with this. Alright, let's see if we can speed up a bit. Yeah. So, fairly standard town builder. stuff thus far. Controls are very much the same. Oh, and we hit our target for the water. Let's start pulling people back off this then. And the food's hit as well. Scrap we need to boost back up. Okay, let's get more scrap collected. Assign a couple of people here. And connect. No, it's too far away. It's not letting us connect. Okay, right. Guess. Sure, we'll have some water storage here then. Ah, I was supposed to... Ah, okay, I could have connected to that. Ooh. Should we abandon this then now? Can we abandon this? Destroy building, yes. If I was to make another connection to here and then click that. There we go, yes, that's what we wanted. Perfect, alright. Okay, max out workers on that. Drop down to bare essentials on both these bushes. So we've hit our target on food and water. We need to make more scrap collection. Right, it's going to be tight. We've got like 6.5 hours. Oh, Strangelanders arrive. A group of strange wastelanders arrive on our doorstep, apparently desiring to join our community. They speak in a weird accent, and we don't recognize them from our time in the bunker. They must have survived on the surface all these past years. They brought a small offering of food and water in an attempt to convince us of their good intentions. Can't very well turn them away. Morale goes down, water increase, food increase. We get 9 more people and a bunch of scrap. Okay, well, we have to accept, I guess. Overcrowding. We need to build some houses. Okay, right. Daily needs. Right, well, we hit all the targets for that. Perfect. Houses. Let's put you there. And it's in a couple. There you go. Food demands are obviously up now. Food and water. So, extra people. We should absolutely stack more on pumping and food production. How much does this provide housing for? Need 3 houses as well. Need more scrap for that. Okay. Let's max out scrap collection. That's everybody we can assign presently. 7 o'clock at night. Okay, we're going to come in shy on food and stuff, so we're going to have a morale issue anyway. So we might as well just take that hit and... Yeah, they don't seem to be collecting at the moment. I guess time of day? Maybe they don't work at night. Also, this isn't time. This isn't first 24 hours. It's just... Oh no, got 1 day, 4 hours left. Okay. Supposed to get 90 scrap an hour from this. If we were to speed up any... Yeah, scrap collecting has stopped. Okay, we've got to hope we get enough stuff during the day tomorrow. So we must speed up overnight. How am I supposed... Overcrowding. 21 hours left. Yeah, I know. I need medical care. I mean, the moment we get the scrap, building a house is not going to be too much of an issue. Health concerns. The poisons of the old world saturate our food and water, making it the simple act of eating and drinking exact a toll on our health. It is certainly no coincidence that the epidemic of indeterminate sickness has surged through our community since we began foraging for our food instead of relying on our bunker's sterile, prepackaged rations. We need to find a way to combat these health concerns. Hospital? Research center, medical center, build medic center. Okay. Progress and growth. Okay, research center's 500, another house is 350. We need a lot of scrap, and plenty of food as well. Right, get that scrap collection going! Come on, people! We've got jobs to do. There you go. We've got enough for our house now. Now, do I have to take anybody off scrap collection for this? So the house gets built? Possibly. Let's do that. How many people are pumping water? 3 people, 3 people, 3 people, 3 people. Okay. You know what? Let's pull everybody off this one and reassign to you there, and it's going to give us a few extra people for food and water. Probably going to be important to us. There we go. Right. Not making as much scrap, but we should be able to. Overcrowded completed. Morale goes up. Lovely stuff. How long have we got on this? Doesn't seem like there's a time limit on this one. Okay, good. Right, so what were our needs? 500. So I'm just thinking, if we can clear this completely, then that's giving us more space to build part of our town. So what is the outer reaches? I mean, why we couldn't have just, like, repurposed some of these buildings for shelter, I don't know. Why you insist on, like, making me build new houses when, you know, we could repurpose the old ones? Like, there's an entire warehouse here. Okay. Right, so we are in kind of surplus on food and water until these things get completely decimated. Yeah, the water extractors, yeah, the water's sources have plenty to keep going. And you want an expedition center. Create new expedition party, send it out to explore the mudlands. Okie dokie. Right, well, we have enough for our research center now, don't we? Ooh, that's big boy. Right, where the fuck are we putting you then? I guess that's coming over here then. That's really our biggest area. Sure. Be nice if that scrap pile had gone. But yeah, I'm going to say here. We've got 2 people to work on building it, I guess. What? Let's drop you off here. Let's have people on this. I guess we can have as many people as we can squeeze on that. This is presuming this is just going to get done. I think so. These guys are walking over there and they've not suddenly decided to start gathering scrap. So I think that's going to get done. This scrap pile will go sooner rather than later. Storage capacity is 4,500. Okay. Storage capacity 4,500. Once we've tapped these 2 berry bushes. Okay, we've got another one over here. So aesthetically, there's something very wasteland about this. Less, obviously, original Fallouts, because that was a fixed isometric. There's something very wasteland about this. Okay, so we have just the 2 additional bushes once we're done. Okay. Also, it looks like people have stopped working. No, this is still getting built. Okay. Right, okay. Let's reassign some folk from scrap collection to research. Start researching. We need to research a medical center, don't we? Each building technology needs to be researched before use. Once researched, a number of upgrades are unlocked. Okay. Production increase. Workforce increase. Right, well, I guess it has to be this. I want to research a medical center. I thought that was the thing. It definitely said research medical center, right? Research the medical center. Doesn't seem to be an option open to us. Maybe not in the demo, but that would end the demo fairly quickly. I guess. Production increase. Cost for making additional... I mean, that's off the screen, so I can't tell. Sure. Expedition center could be made as well. That's a fairly skinny building. Yeah, having this, like, on the edge of town isn't terrible. I mean, by the road makes more sense, right? That's going to be where we're doing farming. Okay, we can put it near water treatment plant. Sure. Well, you guys don't do anything at night, so I don't know why we have to have the ticking clock. Why not just fast forward through the night? Expeditions. Apparently, that built fairly quickly. New expedition. They're going to take some food and water with them. Makes sense. Right, let's take this down to... We've got a reasonable stockpile. Let's take it down to minimum requirements. Food can go down to 3 on both bushes, right? Let's send out an expedition. Four-man team seems ideal. Click through expeditions. You can explore the wasteland. We'll leave the settlement until they complete the expedition. The larger the faster they explore. Okay, so we've got 1.2 times speed. I think it was 50 per team member. So, like, if we give them 400 water, that's 2 days worth. And maybe you have, like, a little bit of scrap for reasons. I don't know what. Trading, maybe, out there. One person left over. Right. Can I research medical center yet? Yes. Very sick and tired. Okay. Oh, okay. They're going to the Mudlands. It's going to take 13 hours. We gave them 2 days worth of food and water, so they should absolutely be okay. Right. I guess fast forward through the night again, sending expeditions. Haven't we already done that, though? How can I... Are they going here? I think they're on the way there, yeah? Send the party on a free node by right-clicking the node. Open the party tab by right-clicking it itself. Ah, there you go. Right-click. Right, they're on the way. Expedition party requires my attention. Nope. That just went away. Okay. Yeah, they're en route. Good. Okay, right. Yeah, if I can build the fucking medical center, I would. Like, there's nothing for... Do the research on it, to be honest. All I can presume is once we've done water extraction thing, then something's going to pop up. Message arrives. A messenger arrives at our encampment. He has come on behalf of the remaining bunker dwellers, those who did not elect to explore the outside world with us when supplies began to run low. He tells us that starvation was enough to convince even the most stubborn to venture out onto the surface. They have already begun migrating in our direction. Join in a few days. Well, we're going to need more food then, right? There are more hands together food. I guess there is that. Fuck it. Send them in. Demand is now 1,000 a day. Some very sick citizens. Where's these new people that just showed up? I mean, the demand's gone up, but I'm not seeing the people here to help. There's no homeless citizens. Which I guess is a good thing. %, on the that, okay. These guys are almost at their destination. I don't know where the refugees are. Right, looks like about 2 hours to go. Don't know what the sleepy eye is. I guess they're tired, maybe? Two on the pump there, two on the pump there. I think we need more food collection, potentially. The fact that it wants us to make the medical... I'm not seeing it anywhere. This is bugging me that, like... I mean, it makes sense if it's not in the demo. But if you can't make it further along the tech tree and actually keep your people healthy and alive, that would certainly be a way of curtailing forward progress. Keep it time limited. Right, I've got one person. Guess I put them on a berry bush. I was keeping them just in case I needed, you know, worker to build something. Maybe we pull some people off ore extraction. To increase the research speed, therefore, maybe we get to Med Center. I keep pressing escape to go out of that menu. It doesn't work. Out of that screen. I guess the little yellow around it. Oh, expedition party requires attention. Right. Cracked earth and sand give way to viscous mud as we are near the wetlands, making our journey all the more arduous. Before we see any water at all, though, we come across a small old ship completely beached, lying on the on its side in the earth. None of us have any idea how it could have got there. Sure. Do some poking around. Why not? Gonna take up a day and a bit. Well, no, sorry. 2.5 hours. Okay. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way there with the research. Yeah. Water stockpile's pretty good. Food stockpile is okay as well. I guess we speed up to 3. Okay, we completed research. And that did nothing. Yeah, all I can... Oh, actually, is there stuff down here? Ah, there we go. Okay. Didn't notice the tabs down here. Right. Okay. Medical center. Absolutely research that. Sure. There were tabs at the bottom. It wasn't on the... There were multiple tech trees. Right. We got a bunch of scrap from it. Day 2... Exploring deeper into the wetlands, a single figure soon appears on the horizon, coming towards us. It walks on stilts through the mud. Every step, metallic jingles can be heard. The great stack it carries on its back. It stops near the party, then raises a mud slathered hand to point at us. I think they can probably offer it the food. Yeah, offer him food. I guess we'll find out in 10 seconds time whether that was a good idea or a bad idea. But now they only have a day's worth of food to get there and back again, which should be doable. 4 hours remaining. Oh, okay, that's... Unless they do research at night, we might not hit that during the day. And I guess, yeah. I think it's like 6 o'clock everyone clocks off. Yeah, I'm not going to get the research done today, but I'm going to blame the game for not making it obvious that the medical center was on a different tab. I thought it was, okay, maybe I just need to push further along. Let's clear this space. After hours of trudging, we finally reached the center of the wetlands. A tiny... Oh, actually, what did we get? Offered food, got scrap. Okay. Receives our offerings, tucks it away, and dumps some of the contents of its sack at our feet. So I think it would either been we did scrap, we got food, or vice versa. And I think that's the better trade considering where our stockpiles are at. Okay, is research continuing overnight? No, it's paused. So yeah, I guess we just fast forward through to morning. Okay. Storm bears down. Dust clouds envelop our encampment. Work nearby grinds to a halt. Fortunately, those with shelter can ride out the worst of the storm. Okay. Well, I think we've got housing for everybody, haven't we? Yeah. Expedition thing worked. Okay. There's change. We can now research for wetlands. Ah. Converts contaminated water to pore water. Oh, okay. So that's going to improve our irradiated to... I think that's worth the scrap. Sure. So is that going to... Pause this. I do. Housing. What was this? Population growth. Research center. That's all locked out. Okay. We just need to get through the night. Also, these guys... But we have a campus. Right. Can I get them to just come back? Send the party to a free node. There you go. Okay, right. Just need to get through the night. Research should get finished off by mid-morning. Start building a medical center. Should have the scrap for it. Also, this might clear in time. Right, our survivors are arriving. Okay. Finally, the other survivors from the old bunker arrive. To a weary journey. So that's increased by 16. That's going to be a lot of food, mouths to feed. Right, so we're going to need more houses. We need... I guess these occupy 8. Okay. So 2 more houses. Okay. These guys could be behind the water treatment plant then. Oh, and that's then we're tapped on resources. So this should get cleared. So 1,800 a day. We're going to be in deficit. Okay. But we can increase production with the extra people. Theoretically. Right. Speed things up. Here they come. Okay. Yeah, we need more water. So sure, let's max out water. And we've completed medical research. Okay, perfect. Medical center, 350. Yes, we'll put it. Yeah. Oh, it's 40 people. Okay, so I need... Got housing for 24. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. No, that's fine. Research, and yeah, that pile got depleted. Cool. That means let's go max on there. Let's max out on here. Let's max out on here. And that's most people have a job to do then now. Though we are going to need some medics. Right, alright. Is our expedition crew back? I think they are, right? Yeah, I think our expedition crew got back. That would make sense why we suddenly had a bunch more scrap. Right. Depressed people, exhausted citizens, and some very sick people. Research. We should start some research on the... what was it? It was the wetlands thing, right? Because that means we might be able to produce cleaner water, which means they're not going to get as sick. Okay, which went up to 10 people. About 2%. Sitting on the beach, earning 20%. That is... Medicine is done. Let's assign maximum people. Ah, that bush is done. Okay, right. We're going to need new food sources. That's out of the range of the storage depot. Right, so we are going to need a new... Unless this is movable. Can we move storage? Can't move it, unfortunately. That would cover both of those, though. And eventually we'll figure out farming, I guess. Okay, plenty of water. Production has got... Ah, yeah, it went down because... But once this is built, we'll have somewhere to send the food. Thank God we have the surplus. It's only a small surplus, but it's something. And 4 more hours. Well, it's not going to get done today. I like, even in the apocalypse, they've managed to build themselves an ambulance. Or rather, they're just using the ambulances to prop things up. Okay, appropriate, I guess. But there's also a bus. Okay. Right, food storage. I'll do the connections whilst we're waiting. There you go. Right. Those two connected up. Once... Yeah, because this is about to get tapped. Okay. In which case, yeah, pulling this down... It makes a lot of sense. And maybe by then our water purification is done? Right, that's tapped. Okay. I mean, if we were to destroy it, do we lose all stores? Probably don't destroy it immediately, because there is 1,400 worth of food in there. Probably wait for it to deplete, I guess. And then we can pull it down. Right. There we know that's gone. We have a little bit of wiggle room. Plenty of water. In fact, we could probably nudge people down off water collection. Scrappers are scrapping. Food collectors are collecting food. I think we send out another expedition. I think we send out an expedition. 4-man crew again? Okay, we can only do 3. Okay, right. Let's wait until we've got a spare person. To improve the status... Proves... Right. Citizens can die from taking damage and consuming poor food. They can also abandon the settlement if their happiness drops. I mean, the happiness has been pretty good. I guess we've lost 1 person. I mean, grand scheme of things, that's not terrible. Right. Start work at 8. Water, which should be okay. We could take 1 person off scrap by detail, I guess. And then we'll have a 4-man crew for the expedition. Wait, I took somebody off scrap. Okay. Four-man team. Let's do 2 days worth again. No, 50 at each. Oh no, we don't have enough. Okay, let's wait until we have a stockpile. Okay, 78% on the wetlands. That can be destroyed now. Okay, that is useless to us. Destroy the building. There's nothing stored in there. And theoretically, when the research gets done, we've got somewhere we can put water purifier? I guess we're going to get. Production is down. Below consumption rate. Okay, we need to balance that out. Maybe we work on the stockpile situation. So once the research is done, there's got to be research on how to do farming, right? Because we're going to need that sooner rather than later. This was our farmland. I guess we can just have a look. It might not be in here. yeah, I don't know where we're going to get food once this is over, unless there's a story event that'll teach us how to farm. Occupants. Some sick people. Unhappy, sick, and hungry. I mean, we have food. They should just feed them, I guess. Maybe they're just refusing food. It's on some kind of hunger strike. Okay, water's ticking back up again. Okay, food and water are going to be in surplus. We have a lot of scrap. We can definitely dial back on the scrappers, can't we? I can't produce any more food. We're like maxed out on what food we can produce. We've completed our wetland research. Converts contaminated water into poor water. Yeah. I just do that. Let's see if it's a new thing. Oh. I thought it might be quite big. I wasn't expecting that size. God damn you. Are we going to be able to fit it anywhere? We can do over here, which is near a water source, I guess. Oh, there. We can get rid of the actual campsite now, I guess. Because we have houses. And it reroutes the piping. Nice. Alright, we lost another person. Possibly to ill health? Or maybe they just died of old age or infirmity or got bored and left. Well, I mean, it is less mouths to feed, but it's also less workers. I'm presuming all these guys are going to work on building this quicker for me. Okay. Big excess of water. I think we can afford an expedition now. Also, it is saying we should be doing some research. Increase the input wetlands, unknown technology. Maybe better housing? Improve the research center, I guess. Do we not have the... We definitely have the... maybe I'm not allowed to. Because then we would have access to the other technologies, but maybe that's not in demo, so maybe they've locked that out. I'm clicking, that's not available. Okay. Input efficiency. I think efficiency. I think somebody left the research center. Let's do that quickly. Ooh, right. Sure, let's max this out. Connections. Right, so that's going to turn bad water. I guess we need to have something coming out of here. Do we need a pore storage in... Well, radiated storage into pore storage? We might need to. I'm going to presume so. And I'm waiting for that to start. Well, it's got to be built first, but I've got to presume we'll get clean water out of that. Accident. While toiling away at a day's work, we hear a large crash and then sounds of howls. Then we investigate. We find a pair of community members have injured themselves in an accident. If only the dangers of our work weren't an unfortunate necessity of survival. Well, we have a medical center. Can we go patch them up? Let's take down that. See if we got workers doing work things. Has gone down. I think we just need this to finish and then, like, things might, like, rebalance out. There we go. Right, we're getting poor water, but hopefully less sickness then, right? We have stockpiles of food and water now, and scrap. We've got 5 people, so we can absolutely do a team of 4. Let's send them out with 400 that, 400 that, and a bit of scrap again. Expedition team? Where's my expedition team? I guess it's nighttime. My expedition team don't work nights. 627, 232. Okay, that's almost tapped. Could put one last person on berry bush duty. There you go, right. That's going to sort out our food situation. Hit the fast forward button until we get to daytime. Oh, expedition party requires attention. There we go, right. We can send them out now, can we? There we go. It's going to take them 9 hours to get there. Let's go. Well, if we can finally convert all the irradiated water into pore water, we'll be good. Right. Our expedition finally reaches the outskirts of a campus. Large buildings of cement and glass, though broken and abandoned, seem to us like they've could have been once composed an entire city. First come across a large hall that's been recently barricaded shut. After banging on the door, voice on inside says, "Who's there?" Fellow survivors. Sure. Let's put ourselves out at risk. These people must be fellow survivors. We should invite them to our community. I guess they could be replacements for the few people we lost. So didn't I just go from 38 down to 34? Is that the people out on expedition, or did my expedition party suddenly get murdered? I guess we're about to find out. Like, I feel like the savages might have got them. We might have just lost 4 people. After realizing that we meant no harm, the survivors who barricaded themselves inside the hall seem to be very interested in joining. Okay, so we've got a boost. Come across a small group of buildings. Cursory pass through some yields nothing of value, other than scraps of faded paper. One partial collapsed structure, though. The sign on the front saying chemical engineering. Seems to it might have salvageable scrap. An old experiment could have dangerous. This, I feel like, could be an issue. And scrap we're kind of okay with. I'm going to avoid possible poisonings if we can. Finally, make our way to the center of the area, university campus. Maybe the university is going to provide us with how to do farming. Because food is a little dicey at the moment. 1800, 1700, okay. Also, the purification process does reduce how much water we have. 240 down to 192. Though with an efficiency boost, which we're working on, right? That should take care of that. Okay, they're idling. I can do research community center. Expedition party. Right, I guess they're idle, they've done their thing. Allows voting and the application of new laws. Okay, right, so we are opening up new stuff in there. Right, I guess they're coming back. I see their expedition log. So we have scrap for days. Okay, right. Right. Oh. Completed the efficiency. Maybe we should do the input now? Need input. Number Johnny 5 is alive. Right, accounting. The sun's heat is becoming unbearable. And our unprotected water reservoirs are evaporating before our eyes. The sight of invaluable water vanishing so quickly prompts us to take inventory of our remaining resources. Our community comes to the grim conclusion. Even without the effects of heatwave, our water is quickly running out. Our time has suddenly become very limited. We need to think of solutions. Heatwave will commence rationing quest. Okay. We should find a way to reduce water consumption. A mall would be a good place to start. Is that going to be on our research queue then now? Like, is that a thing that is here? I mean, I can do a community center, but that's not what was asked of. Find a way to reduce... A mall would be a good place to start with that. As in, like, nearby? Oh, maybe we send out an expedition to do that. Oh, okay. Maybe the expedition... Old farm, soup kitchen, supermarket. Maybe it's the supermarket. Okay. Weather is affecting stuff. The heat wave is really affecting the water supply. Oof. Big oof. Okay. We gotta wait for our expedition team to come back before we can send them out again. There's not a lot we can do. I mean, we could try pumping more water, but we need more people. We could take some people off scrap duty. We did say that wasn't a huge priority at the moment. Let's take down some of our scrappers and increase water production to compensate, I guess. How many occupants? Still loads of sick people. Okay. I'm saying there's only one very sick person. Thankfully, still got a fair amount of berries. Production is 1400, consumption 1700. Okay, yeah, we're still going to run out of water sooner rather than later. Let's get our expedition crew back. Okay, it's just that resource pile, that's fine. That gives us a chance to increase production. I guess. Sure, we'll get this up to 3, and then we've got 3 people left over. Yep. Yes. One more person, which we'll put on here. There you go. Right. Looks like they'll be back in 3 hours. Right. Our expedition team is back. We've got 10 people. We need an extra bit of housing. We have the scrap for that, certainly. As we've got other people, we could increase that. That's maxed out. We could get another scrapper. Food is all maxed out. And then those that are left over, we send them out on expedition, right? Go with a max crew. I think 5. We've taken fresh water. Let's do a day's worth and a day's worth. And then stuff to pay for things. If they get stuck out there, we're not really going to have the excess. We can, yeah, hopefully they survive out there. But yeah, prepare them. Once the expedition's ready, we will send them out. We can max out scrapping. Only one occupant left. maxed out that as well. Okay. Oh, where's my expedition crew? There they are. Right. Said a mall might be a good place to start. I'm guessing by that they mean the supermarket. Shit. 23 and... Oh, okay. With the food we've got, actually the farm might be the better pick. Because that's an entire day there. So we're going to need 2 days worth of rations for our expedition crew. So sure, let's send them here. Stop. Escape does not get you out of that map screen. Right, research almost done. Obviously need to speed this up. Start of the day and everything. That will almost get done. That will mean... Okay, they're making some good progress. Right. Right. Max wetlands. See, healing rate. Healing rate wouldn't be a bad get, actually. Journey to the old farm starts to drain our energy, even though before the heat wave. Oh. Refugees arrive. Travelers are unwelcome in our settlement. Oh, okay. So another group of survivors arrives at our encampment, wanting to join our community. They tell us a group of vicious bandits raided their camp, destroyed everything. Fortunately, they managed to flee, and after wandering for some time, they're nearly starving. What do we get? We get 10 extra people. We take a morale hit. Travelers are unwelcome in our settlement, however. We should demand that they pay a toll before we permit them onwards. No, I think we take the people in. We pause whilst we're here. Yeah, we can. We came prepared for this. 150. Wait, I sent them out with 250. I guess because they left before dawn, they actually drank it. Oh, okay. I sent them with rations. This shouldn't be a thing. But it's saying they've only got 50 and 200 food. I sent them with 250 food as well. That seems a bit of a disparity, right? I guess that's all we can do. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. I don't know how that happened. I definitely sent them with 250 of each. Specifically, I knew there was a day's worth of rations for all of them. Right, we're going to need more housing. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses. 7 times 8 is 54? Right. So we should have enough housing. But we might need to tap a different water source, because all these additional mouths to feed. Wait, was there another water source here? I thought there was. Expedition party needs assistance. Heat takes a serious toll. Some of us begin to doubt that we'll make it back. Lose morale and health. Stories said we of the soil. I'm going to rest in the farmhouse. I want to get farming. I've got to presume the old farm is going to give us clues on how to do farming. Because we're going to run out of food sooner rather than later. Resource pile has been depleted. Okay, right. Well, let's do max over here then. Yeah, there's 294 left on that, and 380. Yeah, we absolutely need the farm. Hours remaining. At least it will get done by the end of the day. Well, before the end of the day. I guess we speed things up. Nope. Skimming. We're down to the final food pile. If the situation is not handled soon, we will starve. Things escalate when some are caught stealing supplies. Search the man's bed and find that he's storing nuts under his mattress. He's weak, but an example must be made of him. Confiscate the rations. For the good of the community! Putting down roots. It's clear that berries and nuts are not going to be enough. Find farm technology, research farm technology, build farm. We lost a citizen. Okay, yeah, we are down to nothing now. Okay, right. Where's farm technology? I've got to presume the old farm's going to provide it to us. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Farm. Perfect. Now research farms. That's exactly what we're about to start doing. We need it. Send in all the researchers we possibly can. How many occupants? We still have a bunch of occupants. Hungry. Oh, well, we can't do anything about that. I guess we have some food. The water situation's the problem, though. Expedition team. Can we just move them straight on? Do they need to come back? I don't know. Expedition party requires... Okay, there's... Courthouse. Shopping mall! That's what we need. They are going there straight away. That's what we need. For the rationing. And technology on how to do better water pumps, I guess. I mean, you might be running low on supplies, but we need you to out there doing whatever it is you're doing. Oh my god, the water's about to run out. This, on the other hand, has some. Okay, right. Yeah. We're going to be very, very thirsty soon. It's going to take 5 hours. It's not going to get done today. It's a dry hole now. Right, well, I guess that gets destroyed. Do we destroy it immediately? There might... Like, the mall technology might figure out how we could get more from it, possibly. Oh dear, what? Because we're running out of food and water. We've got a day, 17 hours left on that. Yep. Speed things up. Let's hope people get there. You rolled a dragon on your random encounter table. I suggest hiding. Oh, okay. Water extractors are rapidly depleting. 2 shallow wells. Pal descends on over the settlement as everyone truly understands the urgency of the situation. Until we find a new source of water, all we have left to drink are rapidly dwindling reserves. Yeah, we know. Yeah, well, we've sent out the expeditions. They're about to find them all in 7 hours. Hopefully. Hopefully. Like, everyone's reasonably happy, even though, like, things are looking dire. I guess all we can really do at this point in time is scrap extraction. Maybe there'll be some traders. If we've got plenty of scrap, we can trade with them. So how's our research going on farms? It's paused because it's nighttime. Hour to go. Let's see if they make it there. Idling, okay. Just as the mall appears over the horizon, one of our party doubles over, falling to the ground. He's clearly in immense pain. Seems to be holding a specific spot in his abdomen. Someone mentions that he seems to be struggling to keep pace. Is he having appendicitis? Like, are we extracting a xenomorph from him? Like, parasitic worms, more than likely. Right, if we have to kill one of our people, we do. Screw it. We have to get to the mall as quickly as possible. The rest of the community requires us to make harsh decisions, right? 30 seconds left on that. I guess if we just speed up. Moments after entering the mall, we actually died from damage. Small black piece of black tissue from the afflicted. Stick to your knot before you lose too much blood. He seems to be stable now. We'll let him rest. Okay, no, he's not dead, just injured. Moments after entering the mall, we see that the human remains are scattered nearly everywhere throughout the interior. Many corpses seem to be clutching brightly coloured clothes, leather shoes, yada yada yada. It might be unsettling, but we should search the corpses for anything useful. Oh no, they did die. Expeditioner died, so... I guess they left him and went to look. Okay. Let's see. Right. Had bottles of clean water. Perfect. Okay, that's useful for those guys. Come up with some small kiosks near the end of the search. Many stacks of old cups and bottles on the shelves. Pipes connected to the taps. Okay, they found the bar? Right, the studying citizen has left. Fine, they left. Whatever. New day is about to dawn. And... ding! Ding. Okay, rationing. Now do water distribution. Right, party, come back home. How's our research doing? Water distribution distributes contaminated, poor, or clean water to cover the citizens' needs more efficiently. Yeah, but it's not doing anything for tapping new water supplies, is it? Expedition is on its way home. Oh wait, there's a new thing on the map. What's that? Science Museum. Right. Fast forward. Technologies to be researched. Right, now we should be able to make ourselves a farm. Lovely stuff. Now we need to do the new research on water distribution. There's apparently... Yep, we're rapidly running out. Not a lot else we can do. Presumably I'm gonna need a food distro site near that, right? Once they come back, I guess I send out an expedition to the supermarket? Maybe? Maybe we can grab some water there. But we don't really have supplies we can send them out with. That's the problem. We've reached that part of the game where it's pretty damn grim, like what we can do. Yeah, it requires water, unsurprisingly. We can make this work efficient. Oh no, water extractor's dry. Oh, okay, right. The water distribution thing, is it going to magically produce water out of nothingness? Because we're run dry now. Right. Let's see. Yeah, well, we don't have any of the supplies of water. Where the hell are we going to get water? Right, I think this is the point where the colony is doomed. No food, no water, lots of scrap. I guess we send out an expedition team. Max, no supplies. You can take a shit ton of that to trade, maybe. And once you're ready, yeah, that's that. Dead person. Come on, expeditions. This is my best guess. We can send these guys over to the supermarket and maybe find a water source there. But it's... I mean, the super kitchen might actually be better. But I very much doubt we're going to survive this. It is a demo after all, so maybe this is the way they curtail, like, you making too much progress in what is essentially a free demo. Yeah, there's nothing we can do because there is no water. Well, at least we connected that to that. Yep, we're not producing anything. I guess we just wait for everyone to die of starvation and dehydration. It's grim, but out in the wasteland, your chances of survival are just that, grim. Rain! Just when we think we are at the end of our rope, the grey skies gather at our settlement. We are the first cower. We at first cower from the rain as it begins to fall before realizing the rain droplets don't burn our skin as it touches. With this, we can stretch our drinking water reserves a little longer. Okay. How much longer? Like, well, I guess that's going to provide water for the farm? Okay, the water extractors are filling back up again. Wait, we don't have any people? Everybody is busy. Okay, let's take some people off extraction duty. Because we really don't need all this scrap. Right. Right. I guess. Max. That's max. It's something. Something's better than nothing. Oh, we're not doing any research at the moment. What should we be researching? Increase the efficiency of, right? Does that need a water source? It does. There you go, right. How are you lads getting on? We're an hour away from the supermarket. A dusty wasteland around the supermarket is dotted by small patches of odd green formation. It's completely covered in spikes. The spikes look sharp enough to be dangerous, but the formations are otherwise completely inanimate. Wait, we found cactuses. No one in our party knows whether the formations are human-made or naturally occurring. Let's break them open. We'll take the damage for the sweet nectar inside, right? We'll fast forward. There you go. We found cactuses. Instruct a ram to break down the door. We brought plenty of scrap for this sort of thing. Doesn't have much in the way. Fully disappointed. Citizens' daily water needs to be reduced by 5. Supermarket was clearly first and foremost a place for people to buy groceries. We discovered the law. Nothing goes to waste. Daily water needs to be reduced by 5. Oh, okay, so we've got like a edict, I guess. But we need the community centre to have a vote on such a thing. Screw it. Let's just send the party on to the soup kitchen, I guess. And I guess we can build a community centre then. Oh no, we haven't even researched it yet. Are we doing research at the moment? I guess not. Okay then. There you go. Research that. There you go. Okay, the water sources are filling up again. Very, very slowly. Yep. Nothing we can do but wait for research to get done, expeditions to get done, and Resource pile depleted. Hopefully it's not the water supply. I don't know what. One of the scrap piles? I guess. Right. After breaking camp one morning, we find a great portion of our supplies are missing from our packs. A single pair of footprints trail off into the wasteland. Sure, let's find the thief, shall we? Feeling spicy. Soup kitchen stands on one side of a less destroyed parts of the town. We might be able to create enough shear to break the chain. Sure. Take some valuable books back home. Ideas might help us improve the very structure of our society. Extra generic law slot. Okay, well, it really wants us to do the community center thing, I guess. Okay, right. I guess we move on to the amusement park now. They have water with them. They're just going to have to keep plodding around the world as we do all this. There's not a lot else we can do until... Well, I guess the water, the rain stopped. And the extractors have kind of... Oh, right, we lost 8 people. Which, I mean, there's less mouths to feed and water to do, but... Oh, okay, they're idle. We'll use some of our scrap. Yeah, why not? This seems dangerous. Let's cut our losses and turn back. Okay. Finally reached the amusement park, we are quick to notice some strange graffiti marking many of the still standing structures. Violent, obscene images and warning, turn back and our land are scrawled everywhere. You can even hear the sound of harsh voices coming from deeper within. We've come too far. Like, how many have we got? Like, there's 4 of them. 1 died, didn't they? Are they going to be outnumbered? Screw it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Oh no, I clicked the turn back. Shit. Send. Okay, well, I guess I clicked the wrong button. Oops. Oh well. Well, we'll get the community centre up, and after that, we'll basically call it for the day, because it is 6:45. So, seems like a good spot. Voting. Voting emphasis. Okay, community centre will allow you to use laws. When you first find a law, you need to vote it. Once it's voted, you can hear and drag it into the available slot. Bandit scouts. As we toil away, the citizen reports seeing armed wastelanders prowling the outskirts. We managed to chase him off, but the anxiety... Okay. People are getting stressed out. Oh, we lost our medics. The occupants in here. Ivana is... and we lost a farmer as well. We max out our water pumpers. Oh, the wells are running dry again. Food is better, though. The farm is at least providing us with some food, and I guess I can destroy that because that is no longer needed anymore. Apparently this needs manning. Okay, let's take some people off scrap duty, I guess. While the workers are voting new laws and applying existing ones on the law book, at the same time you can manage how we distribute the efforts among the two. I guess we... Is that a positive thing? To the left? No. Voting emphasis. I don't know. Is it like we should put it there and like the people are going to vote on it, and it feels like it should just be more of an edict. Like I'm the governor here. Can we just put it, make it an active law, right? Type thing, right? Well, I guess we get our crew back. Oh, somebody's despair. Don't have the food to spare, do nothing. We'll just take the depression. Like I said, yep, not a lot we can do. It's almost as if, yep, we're about to run out of water again. So at least we've got food. Let's see what happens if the vote goes through. No, we've lost more citizens. Okay, my opinion of this, it's okay. I feel like the post-apoc survival game has been done better in other games. Frostpunk comes to mind. I can't remember what the other one was where, like, it was less to do with the desert. It was more, there was a lot of irradiation you had to deal with. But it's okay. It's serviceable, but it definitely feels like it's been done better before. Right. I think, so did it go on the law books? I don't know. Yeah. I think that's where we call it. Because, you know, it's almost 7 o'clock. I've been chatting away for a while now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first look at... So what did we cover? We did Death Must Die, which was alright. Very vamp survivors, which I can get behind. With that little bit of Hades thrown in. But again, nothing particularly new to it. It did what it was set out to do reasonably well. It's well presented. I did like Station to Station, but it's a very niche game. Not going to lie. That's a very niche game. And then this, it was just another town builder. Doing the post-apoc thing, which isn't novel because many have done it. And like I said, there have been a few that have done it better. Frostpunk definitely is the one that immediately jumps to mind. And it's going to bug me what the other one is. It's in my